Yeah.
Welcome to Double Deuce, where we talk about shit and you listen to shit. Today the question is, where? I was waiting for one of you guys to
Okay, well, I mean, you should.
say where. That was unreasonable. Sorry.
So, Spencer and Anthony might join us later, but probably not.
But last time we didn't really have a structure. It was unorganized, and this time we're coming in hot out the gates with plan, and it's going to be good.
I don't know about that.
The plan is for it to be good. It took us 10 minutes to come up with it, which honestly might have been too much time. Let's get into it.
All right.
What is the first topic?
Oh, I don't even have.
Oh, you don't.
Lord.
Hold on. No, it's isn't it top 10? No, it's what's new with you.
Oh, that's right.
What is that supposed to mean?
What's new with you? It's just what's new.
Yeah, what's new, Daphne?
Yeah.
I went to a haunted forest last night.
And how was that?
It was not scary at all, but it was still fun. They had 4 giant fires with like legitimate just tree trunks, like just logs.
And
so bonfires?
No, but it wasn't a bonfire because it was like flat and it wasn't like set, like it wasn't making a triangle.
I bet they tried to make it a bonfire and then like failed.
No, but like I don't know who thought that was a good idea because smoke kept blowing in my eyes and I couldn't see for like periods.
That's why you don't stand
minutes.
downwind, Beckham.
No, but the wind was like changing all the time, so it was really like especially if you're standing in the concession thing, you're standing in the concession line for like 20 minutes, and like we'd just be at the mercy of the wind.
Yeah, the wind was terrible yesterday. I noticed that too. I didn't enjoy it. So that's new with you?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, I guess that's it.
All right, Matthew, how about you? It's new with you.
Let's see. Went to coming last night.
How was that?
That was a thing.
That's it?
Okay, that's not what I asked.
That was super lame. Whatever.
You sound like you're trying to sound cool.
It was better with you, Declan.
What?
It was better with you.
Aw, thanks. It was better with you too, because it was not that fun at all. Part of that is the people that we went with. There were 2 add-ons.
That one of those people might watch this, so watch what you say, Declan. Oh wait, I got a text from Spencer. He just said I can't until like 9 to 9:30.
Okay, well, he needs to check the group.
All right. Well, we started without you. There we go.
So, yeah. All right. Well, ignore that interruption. So, yeah, I also went with Matthew. That was my yesterday. That's basically what's new with me. We are not interesting. Oh my god.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it would be better certain weeks, but
now we need to like lie to make it interesting.
No, we're not gonna lie. No, that's ridiculous.
Oh, I got a girl's phone number. That's what's new with me.
Did you now?
Yeah. So that's what's new with me.
All right. Is that a lie?
One up that, you nerds.
I was gonna say something, but I can't.
Marco. So Marco, we accidentally cut in line in the concession stand, like at the line for the concessions, And then Owen was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't even like realize we cut in front of you." The dude was like, "You know, it's all right. I thought we were gonna talk to those girls over there." And then, cause Owen was talking about one of them who looked like Sid the Sloth, and and Marco was like, "I'm gonna go in and talk to them," and then he said, "Dylan, push me," and then Dylan pushed him into the group of girls, and he was like, "Hey, how you guys doing?" He got all their
So, like-
Snapchats, but turned on the flash when he took a picture of Sid the Sloth's snap code.
That's called smart ingenuity.
Oh,
I don't. Oh yeah. Speaking of Sid the Sloth, someone said that Lawson had Sid the Sloth legs, and it was really funny because he does. Like if you look at him when he wears shorts, which he does like every day, just
what would
just
be
think about that.
considered sloth legs though? Like,
Just look up a picture of Sid the Sloth, and then
no, but like I know what you're talking about, but
Alright.
like the only different thing I could think of is like the feet.
no, just do it. It's funny.
All right.
But Matthew, did you just shush your dad?
Oh, Spencer called us dicks.
Okay, well, Spencer's weird. Tell him if you want. Like, did he say 9 or 9:30 or just
He said
9:30?
9 to 9:30.
That's fine. Well, I mean, we'll still be going by
Yeah.
then. So if he wants.
Oh, I should probably actually no, never mind. It's fine.
All right. Well, is that what's new with you guys?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright, what's next?
Top 10
We're gonna
Halloween
run through all of our
costumes.
things like
No,
in the first 10
well,
minutes.
no. The top. I feel like this one's gonna, because we're each gonna, because we're gonna do 30. So what?
I feel like this is a bad idea. I don't even know like any Halloween costumes that I could say.
See, you're supposed to make them think that we actually prepared for this, Declan.
Yes, but you
But
already
no,
pretty much
you just
stated that we did.
blew that wide open.
You just said we spent 10 minutes on this.
No, I said we spent 10 minutes on the plan, but
Yes.
I didn't say when we did that, so we could have done it like 10 days ago and like figured out what we were going to say within those 10 days. But no, you let them know that none of us were prepared. Actually, I have some of them prepared, so take that.
Number 10, neo-Nazi Mario.
I'm sorry, can you explain?
It's Mario, but he's bald and has a swastika on his head.
That's not a Halloween costume.
Yeah, it is. Well,
Okay, so is that
really, it's a neo-Nazi that dressed up as Mario, but they can play it off like it's racist Mario.
Do they have a mustache?
They have a fake one.
Okay, all right. Does this costume come with a bald cap, or
Well,
does the hat like kind of?
no. So you have to already be a neo-Nazi to pull off.
So it's still
Oh.
wait, no. So it's just a Mario costume.
Yeah, exactly. That's yeah.
So you're as a Mario costume.
It's just a neo-Nazi.
It just
like
happens
Mario.
to be a neo-Nazi.
but
That's
yeah,
not a costume. That's
no, that's what makes the neo-Nazi Mario costume. The neo-Nazi.
Neo-Nazi plus Mario
oh, so like
equals neo-Nazi Mario.
when he went to buy it, the packaging said neo-Nazi not included.
What?
You know, like those the
Yes,
costume
I know,
packages. Yeah,
but
like I
he
saw this one.
He didn't buy a costume that said neo-Nazi Mario.
Oh,
It's a
no, he
neo-Nazi
just bought a
that
costume.
bought a Mario
It's
costume.
Mario. And all right, well, one time I saw this one, and it was like Captain Kirk, and it said excess like things included. It was just shirt.
Sure.
Yeah, because it's like like the Enterprise
Yeah.
yellow. Yeah, and it was just shirt, and you had to provide your own pants and shoes.
Did it come with a phaser?
No, it didn't. You had to buy one.
You have them on your phone.
Is that your newly confirmed sister?
Damn it. What?
What?
He says that your newly confirmed sister.
I don't know. I don't know what to do with that.
Tell her to do her homework.
Got him. Oh shit, I need to do homework. It's alright though.
I spent like 8 hours, like 9 hours today doing work. It was fun.
That. Wow.
And I'm a scholarly
But
child.
yes, my sister did today.
That's
Yeah,
interesting. What's your number 10?
I can't. Dude, that neo-Nazi Mario thing's the best thing I'm gonna come up with.
Okay, my top 10?
That should have been your 1.
My top 10 going from
No, you
1
just gotta
to 10.
give us your 10. Give us your 10.
The worst to best. Oh, okay.
Not worst to best, but like, well, yeah, technically worst to best,
Well, worst
but
would
like,
be 10.
it's your 10.
So yeah.
Okay,
Like, it's
worst
10
to
of the
best.
best, so 10
Fine.
would be the worst of the best.
10 to 1. Worst to best.
Yes, but like,
See.
it's not the worst.
Let's
A
see.
Halloween costume.
But it's
Let's
his
see.
worst.
It's my worst. It's my top
No, it's
10.
not. Yeah, no,
Yes,
but
it
it's not.
is.
No, it's not
my
the
top.
worst. It's not the worst. It's the worst of the best.
It's still the worst.
It's still the
Yes,
worst.
but like, it's not like you can't say like
Don't argue with
one.
me.
Whatever. Just go.
Um. Uh. Um.
Do you want to pass?
How about?
We'll come back to you
Okay,
later.
listen. Hey, listen. Okay, listen. How about?
How about?
What's his face? The guy. You know the guy.
Leatherface?
Yeah, him.
You just had the
That's
ultimate
the.
cop out where you said you know that guy, and then Declan filled it in for you.
He said with the
Okay.
face, and I was
Yeah,
like,
that's the worst of the
oh
best.
boy.
And then my number 9 would be
No. That's not how.
Slow down,
In
cowboy.
case you didn't notice, Declan only gave 1.
I could. Hey, you gotta give my mind some rest. That neo-Nazi Mario
okay.
took a lot of
Yeah,
mind power.
Matthew. Come on. All right, I think I'm my number 10.
Hold on, wait.
What are you doing, man? You already.
You already gave yours.
But that's not.
What do you mean? That's not what? Or
That's
what's
not
not
how I
what?
thought we were gonna do this.
And that's how I said we were gonna do it. And then
Okay.
Declan did it, and then you're trying to change it.
Okay.
All right, my number 10 is
Change is good.
it's a couple's costume. Father and a son. Batman and Robin. So that's that.
Bro, you're lame.
Well, no, it's gonna get more. It's like that one's like a personal
All
favorite,
right.
so that's why it's lower on the list instead of number 1.
Thanks, Declan.
I
This means a
remember one time we were trick or treating together. It was me. It was me, Declan, and Declan.
I already know what this is gonna
And
be.
so
I see. Yeah, I know.
Declan
This is.
went up to
This is.
this so like, it was like a bowl of candy sitting on his, and he went up to it, and like we all took one piece from it. He was the last one to go, and he just sits next to it, looks around, and like as he's pouring the bowl into his bag, I see in through the window next to the door of the house, I just see this guy in a mask staring straight at him, like literally like 2 feet behind him. It was so.
And then no,
It was fucking
but then he
scary.
opened the door, and and Declan was like, "Oh no, I spilled the bowl."
Yeah,
He started
he
shoveling
tipped
candy from
over
his
the
bag
bowl.
back into the thing until he had less candy than he went up to the bowl with.
It was
Yeah,
worth it.
yeah. Oh no!
I spilled the whole.
And you know what? He actually didn't believe me.
Oh,
Yeah, that was not my brightest moment. But you know what? We had fun doing it, and that's what matters. Okay, Matthew, you got any Halloween stories?
he literally just told his. Are you?
Were
You
you
have
like
short-term
gone?
memory loss?
No, I forgot that he was the one who said it because
I
I don't
forgot the
remember
second
Declan's
half.
story other than
Oh.
he got traumatized. And Declan was the one who finished Matthew's story off.
No, I
So
just added like he forgot a part.
yeah, I know, but like you were the last person to say
I
something in
guess.
his story.
Alright, do you have a story or
I do have a story.
better be interesting?
Can't promise anything. You're probably gonna forget it like I forgot yours.
Well, mine was pretty lame. It was just I don't know. I don't really have any memorable Halloween stories.
Oh.
I've kind of forgot about you taking the candy and
I forgot
almost
about that.
getting molested.
I thought when he said that he's gonna tell us about the kid in the Minecraft mask who ran at us
That was
with
okay. I
a
forgot about that
Minecraft
too.
torch.
That was really funny.
Like
That was Alex.
Was it?
it
Yeah,
was, yeah.
he got all up in my face and like he said, "I know you," and he put the
Yeah.
he put the torch in his face.
Yeah, he had like a Minecraft torch and he was like chasing us. He was like, ah.
No. Okay, we opened like the his brother or something opened the door and he was about to give us candy, and then he just sprinted out the door.
Yeah,
Like, right
yeah.
at us.
What?
And then they're
As his
like,
brother yelled, Alex, Alex.
yeah, they tried to get him back inside. It was like it's like when you open your door, dog for no reason.
Did you just compare him to a dog?
Yes, I did.
That's kind of messed
Oh my
up.
god. I don't know if I should point this out, but I just hold on. I need. I just noticed on the thumbnail it looks there's like a watermark on it. Hold on.
Wait,
Hold on.
is that on the one we used last time?
It's on it.
No, I never saw one.
I didn't either.
It's so thin, but it's like it's on the background. Like
Oh no.
the opacity is really low. It's like it's so unclear. Like I just oh my god, there's also
Oh
like a little
no.
I don't know what that is. I think that's part of the picture, but there's a watermark and I didn't see it because it's so. Also, Declan, in this you kind of look dumb because I did the one with the Batman mask, but it had the giant tag on it, so it's just Batman without the ears.
That-
So he's just you in a black mask.
oh no. That's bad.
Oh. Halloween's on Tuesday.
Hey, I didn't tell my story, Declan.
Oh me, I'm sorry. I was just trying to fill the
Well,
silence.
since you asked, um, what was I gonna say? Fucking, this is your fault. Actually, this is my fault because I said the Minecraft story, and now I forgot. Oh yeah, no, I remember. So one time we went trick or treating, and man,
Wait, what?
so we
Are you okay?
Yes. Did he just die?
what?
It sounded like you just went underwater for a second, bud.
No, it sounded like he fell downstairs.
No. So Matthew didn't come with us when we went trick or treating. So me, Declan, and Connor from the last episode tried to walk to his house, but we took a really long way instead of like any other way, which would have been shorter. So we end up going the long way, and we get to his neighborhood, and they're like, "Let's turn back, let's turn back." And I'm like, "No, I'm positive we're almost there." And so I go up, and I'm like, maybe we're not. Let's just turn back. And then later we found out that we had been like right next to his house.
Well, you
And
see, but like, so we got a bunch of candy, right? Not even a bunch actually,
it
but
was not a
we
bunch. It
got
was like,
some, and then Connor was it you or Connor that was like, Leo, let's go to Matthew's house and make
it was
fun of
me.
him. Okay, so that was you, and then
Actually, no, I'm pretty sure one of you probably said it as a joke,
who
and then I was like,
who
yeah,
was
let's do
the
it.
navigator? Was it you or was it Connor?
It was me.
So
Okay, well, at
why?
least I knew where we were going. I didn't like.
But like, I was the entire time I was like, dude, it, I feel like we should have been there by now. And then we'd been walking for like 45 minutes, and Connor's like, guys, my feet are getting tired. I want to turn back.
Yeah. And we were, but like, he didn't even have candy.
Yeah, that was not a great haul.
Not at all. Ugh.
Oh no.
Well, that's my story.
Do you guys want
Alright.
to do anything for Halloween? Like just go to somebody's house?
It was on a Tuesday night.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like this week's not going to be that much stuff because it's the end of the quarter. Like I have like 3 tests tomorrow, and then that's like it all week.
I don't have anything on Wednesday, which would be the day afterwards.
I don't think I have anything on Wednesday.
Wait, so you're saying you should stay home?
Oh, I'm saying we should do
I
something.
think that'd be fun. Skipping school.
No,
What?
it's
No.
not what we're saying at all.
I would
That is
rather do
not.
that.
This is incriminating evidence, Matthew.
Look, well, like
Okay, we're
anyone would
not
rather
skipping
do
school.
that, but I
We're not.
Alright, have fun. Guys,
I would
Skip
do that.
school so we can hang out on Halloween.
I would do that.
you know, people do
We
that
have a
though.
4-day weekend. Why would we just skip school a day? It wouldn't make sense.
2 days beforehand. Yeah, how do you think it's gonna look on my record, Matthew? It's gonna say
Yeah,
1
Matthew.
unexcused absence.
I mean, it could be excused if you wanted it to be.
Yeah, someone's parents to be like,
Could be like, oh,
oh,
he's in the hospital right now. It's a mess.
all 3 of them are in a hospital right now.
They were
And
in.
I have to call because the other parents are also in the hospital.
Anthony was breaking the law and driving all of us, and then he got into a crash that wasn't his fault, and all of them are now in the hospital, suffering major wounds. But they'll be in school tomorrow. Don't worry.
Why am I thinking of this as like South Park? Like when you said
What?
that, I was imagining it in like the style of South Park.
Like you imagine me as
Because like a group of
caricature
kids,
of. Oh, okay.
and it's like,
Oh, that reminds me.
traumatizing.
When we were at Spirit Halloween, the manager was following us around.
No, but I noticed that she was doing that to multiple people. Like she did it to like a mom and her kid too. She was just like, "You having trouble finding things?" And then she tailed them for like the next 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I put something back in the wrong place because she was right next to me, and I wanted to see what she would do, and and so she waited for me to walk away, and then I saw her move it back.
I can't believe Spencer and Anthony didn't put anything on, or like we didn't get any pictures of them.
Yeah, they didn't. Well, Spencer did put something on.
I don't remember
He
what he
put a
did.
Batman mask on.
I don't know that. Well, nobody
But I
got
couldn't see
pictures
it.
of Spencer and Anthony, which is why they're just normal here. Also,
Well,
they
also,
better come, because then they'd be in the thumbnail, but they wouldn't be in the video.
just delete their picture off the thumbnail.
No, but I can't.
Oh, because you've already started.
Because once you
God
save
damn it,
it,
Declan, this is all your
it
fault.
merges all the layers into one.
Declan.
So I can't edit the layers.
Yeah. Okay, well, this is all your fault. I think we can all agree on that.
Well, no, because Friday, Anthony was like, wait, can I be in it? And then I was like, but I already made the thing. And then he was like, but I want to be in it. And now he's not in it.
I want Anthony in it.
Well, it's like all of our faults, though. Because we kind of, you know.
We ended up not doing it on Friday.
Yeah.
Well, wait, why
So
did...
that's your guys'
I
fault.
mean, like, we could have just, like, made the plan to do it today. But...
Well, no, because the plan for doing it on Friday would have worked.
I know, but, like...
You guys would have house, or your house.
Well, we went to my house, and then they were, like, gonna call the parents to pick them up, and then I was like, who asked to stay longer? Was it Spencer or was it you, Matthew? Somebody
Me.
asked to stay longer. I was like, alright, that sounds fine. We watched Cube.
Yeah, that was fun.
Well,
That's really
you
fun.
can't talk about it again, because you talked about it last week.
No, it's just a running joke. I just have to keep bringing up Cube.
I hope not.
Cube.
Nighttime!
You said cube, and I was looking at a cylinder, and it really threw me off. Like, it's no good. All right, anyone got any theories?
I still don't understand what you mean by that.
So, like, things like JFK shot himself, but not
What?
actually that. I heard someone say
JFK
that.
shot himself?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Do you mean he hired someone to shoot him?
No, he
what
shot
if,
himself.
What if he was the sniper?
Yeah.
Oh, and
What?
oh,
Yo.
what if JFK he traded places with Lee Harvey Oswald, and so he shot Lee Harvey Oswald, and he led a life like under the radar with Marilyn Monroe
Yo.
See, this is what I'm talking
Living in
about.
to get out
Argentina.
of the eye of the public. Be with Marilyn Monroe, dude. It's
And Ronald Reagan doesn't actually have Alzheimer's.
no Ronald Reagan actually. He doesn't have hair.
Yeah, it's a wig.
That's such an insignificant.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that was what that's how I pitched this.
Yeah,
To
you said
Matthew.
Ronald Reagan doesn't have hair. If you look at his baby photo, he doesn't have hair.
He doesn't
Yeah,
have hair.
have you ever seen one? Have you ever seen a baby photo of him? Exactly.
That's like saying Hitler never had a penis because he never saw it.
You didn't. See, that's a good theory.
Or or Kim Jong Il doesn't have a butthole because he said so.
I mean, you have nothing that says he doesn't,
Yeah,
other
really.
than his word. So he doesn't have one.
I find it really funny how he claimed that he made the sandwich.
What?
That's
He
sad.
he like I don't remember the exact story, but he he was like the people were poor and it's hungry, so I made a food called, and then it was like the Korean translation was like bread and bread or something.
I had my friend made his friend a fake application for Subway, and they said I come from a long line of sandwich makers. My father or my grandfather created the grilled cheese. My father perfected it.
And I'm here to continue the legacy.
And, yeah, he's like, I appreciate their work, but I don't call it work. I call it art.
Why?
Because he was bored in one of his classes.
It's such like a. Oh, I don't even know. Like that's such a. I feel like you'd have to go really deep into that just to see what would happen.
I don't know. I would probably have submitted it, to see if they were like,
What
"Oh,
if
nice,
what
we're
if they
we're gonna
hired
have the
you?
best Subway," and like,
What if
actually,
you
I wouldn't
quit?
mind a job at Subway.
I mean, I wouldn't really mind a job anywhere, unless it was like jerking off a horse or picking up shit or something.
Okay, well, I'm pretty sure jerking off a horse in this state is illegal. Okay, I know it's illegal
No,
in
but
this state.
there is a job where you like jerk off a horse. You get a lot of money, but
You know what? I'd do it because you get a lot of
I
money.
mean, yeah, but but you'd have to jerk off a horse.
I mean, as long as you get to wear gloves, right?
I mean, yeah, you
And as
do,
long
but
as you don't get attached to the and the
Yeah.
horse doesn't get attached
Because
to
then it
you.
doesn't mean
what if
anything.
the horse gets attached to you though?
Then you become Mr. Hands.
What if the horse thinks
Mr.
you're a
Harris,
sex slave?
you
What?
are a sex slave.
No, but
Yeah.
but like I don't know, dude.
Well, no, you're getting paid, so you're a
Well,
sex
it
worker.
depends on
Yeah.
like how much is a lot. Would it be like
I will like. I don't. I don't know. Like, a lot of money is a lot of money, man. If it's like,
like
if it's like
three figure?
$1 million per load,
Are you? Do you think? Do you think
that's
somebody
actually
would pay $1 million to you for making a horse bust a nut?
no.
Exactly.
Unless,
If I had $1 million
it was a
for every
con.
time I made an animal orgasm, I would, I would
I would
be
do
I would be a billionaire.
Wait. Oh. Uh. I What was I going to say? Oh yeah. But like, someone would probably pay $1 million for it if it was like a contest. It was like, no one's ever made this horse come, and then I would be like, not until now, and then I'd put on my gloves.
You'd wrap your entire body around it.
Yeah.
You'd stick your entire arm up its arsehole.
And then you put a spring on the wall in front of it, and you just bounce
Oh
off the
God,
spring as you. Yeah,
no.
they could work, man. Why do horses get treated better than me?
That is great question, Declan.
Like,
Why do horses get? Dude, do you realize how easy it would be to just be like a dog or something, or like a horse? Actually, being
you'd
a horse
get
kind of
fed, but
sucks.
then someone would like want to walk you, and then
No,
I
but like
wouldn't like
dogs
that.
like walks because they don't get out
Okay, but
much.
like, let's say I just put my personality into a dog. I would like literally everything about it except
I would
for.
love walking.
Yeah, because you're inside all day.
Well, okay, I like walking now, like
It's
as a person.
freedom.
It
Freedom.
really isn't.
You're still on
You you're
a
Oh,
you're
leash.
restricted by the leash.
it depends who your walker is. Walker is like cool. You can walk them.
Okay, Matthew, every time you've ever walked your dog, tell me how many times your dog has started sniffing off to the side and you've gone, "Oh, let me just follow you."
All the time.
Well, you also just like, oh, my dog's having some trouble. Let me go help him.
He
Yeah,
has
and
arthritis of
okay,
the
how often do you walk your dog, Matthew?
after school usually.
Okay. And you're telling me you never have anything to do after. Actually, no. Okay, after school
Oh,
is different because you're like, I don't want to be inside and be reminded of things to do, so I'm gonna walk my dog.
Well, it's not my
But if it's like the
mentality.
middle of the, it is subconsciously, and
No,
then
no, I'm not gonna
but
let
it's
you
different
tell
from the,
me what I'm feeling on the inside. Uh,
but
no, I just
like
like it.
at the end of like I like walking my dog too, but like if someone's like waiting for me inside, I'm gonna not let my dog control me.
I
Yeah,
like
see,
walking
here's
my
the
dog if
thing.
it's like
I never
next
have
door.
any duties.
Right, and that's why like after school it's fine. Like sure I'll do that sometimes too, but like but he's somewhere to be. Mm-mm.
I never have anywhere to be.
Oh well,
Look at here,
sorry.
you little shit.
I was out of the season,
Oh yeah, I forgot
out of the
about
rest
that.
of the season, so I never had anything to do.
Matthew Metalfoot Fedorko.
Plastic foot.
Shut up.
Yeah, it was plastic, Declan.
Metalfoot sounds cooler.
I would have hated that.
If somebody
I would
called
have
you
rather
Matthew
walked
Metalfoot
with my
Fedorko,
like disconnected muscles.
I don't think you would.
Yeah, okay, so you're saying if we made a really bad nickname for you, you would just like kill your like
You
kill your
you
leg.
get amputated, and then we call you Matthew Pegleg Fedorko.
Yeah, then you'd be like, I ain't using this, and then you get a wheelchair,
And then we
or
call you Wheels.
yeah, then we called you Wheels, and then you would stop using the wheelchair, and you would start hopping, and we'd call you Hops, and then you just like end up hanging
And
yourself, and
yeah,
we
and
would
then
call
you
you like Swings or something.
remember when Swings got amputated because he didn't want to be called Matthew Metalfoot Fedorko. Oh, that's what, dude. Connor said, I really hope Matthew gets a wheelchair because then we could call him Wheels.
I wanted a wheelchair.
Did you want to be called
You realize we would
Wheels?
have pushed you, right?
Yeah, that.
Like,
Yeah.
and
We
like,
probably would have killed you on accident, to be honest.
yeah,
I
like you would
can
have been.
control the wheel.
Yeah,
Dude,
no, but
dude,
that's the problem.
that means you
We would
could go
try
in
and
the
push you, and
elevator.
you'd hold it. No, we would try and push him, and then he would hold the wheels, and it would instantly break it. So then he'd fly forward. So like, if let's say we were walking him home and we were pushing him, and he was like, "Stop!" and he holds on to the wheels, and he flies forward into the road, and we're like,
The
Matthew,
momentum.
and we'll say, "Wheels, no!" and then it's too late.
Wheels! What if you're like pushing him
The
uphill?
day wheels became wings.
We were pushing him uphill, and then wings. What if we were like pushing him home, and we were just pushing him uphill, and then somebody says hi to us, and we have to like wave, but we didn't put the parking brake on, so he just rolled down and tumbled.
That would suck.
Especially if it was on like the hill near my house,
Oh, I hate
because
that
it's not
hill,
really steep, but it's pretty long.
but it's long.
Or it's at
Well, no,
the
it's
peak of
it's
it.
pretty steep for like a walking hill, like a hill that you walk up.
Yeah.
It's pretty steep. They they had a duo day, a dynamic duo day at our school,
I know,
and someone did
Declan.
Lilo and Stitch. Shut up, Declan. And someone did Lilo and Stitch, and I think it's really funny that someone was like, "Yeah, no, I can be Stitch. It's whatever." And like, it's really funny because it is the obviously more unattractive girl.
Who was it?
I'm not gonna say their name.
Okay.
I mean, I'll tell you later, but I think that's funny.
I mean, it is.
I think so too, Declan.
Thanks.
Where do
That's
we
all I.
go from here?
That's what
This
I
is
strive
actually
for.
like a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be
Well,
with three
the
people.
next thing we have on the list is
Because usually the other people are just kind of like transition people.
Exactly. That's why we need more.
Well, I mean, Spencer should be able to do it now.
Or we're just bad at doing this.
No, but like it just
Because
when a conversation hits a dead end, it just kind of like you just have to awkwardly bring up a new topic, and it kind of sucks.
well, also a lot of other podcasts actually edit a little bit, so it
Okay,
makes it
but
seem
like
natural,
yeah, but
which we don't do because we're too lazy.
we're not invested in this that much.
That's a good point.
So why would we go through like an hour and a half of?
Well, I feel like we just don't have like an interesting draw. Like you have some that are like we talk about movies. We
I mean, we'll just do whatever.
yeah, exactly. That's our problem. Because like when you have like a set thing, like if you're like, oh, we talk about the news for the first half, and then we'll talk about some random movie topic for the second half.
Yeah, let's talk
That's a
about a movie.
structure that. Speaking of movies, this isn't really a movie, but I started watching Stranger Things too.
Did you watch the first one?
I watched most of the first one.
Alright.
And then, well, I watched all except for the first 3 episodes,
Oh.
which sounds stupid because it is a streaming
Fuck.
thing,
Yeah.
but it's because I didn't watch it at my house. Someone was just like, "Do
Okay.
you want to watch this?" I was like, "Whatever." And then, but I enjoyed it, and I've seen the first episode of 2.
I finished it.
So,
Like I watched like Friday, Saturday, and then like today. It was pretty good.
well, don't spoil it because
I'm not. I don't really get bothered by spoilers, but like I know other people do. So
well, I don't. It's not that I get bothered by it. I was just like I would prefer not to be
well, yeah.
spoiled because it makes it more interesting. Because I also like predicting what's gonna happen. That's a fun one. I usually don't get it right, except for this one, Kubo and the Two Strings. The grandfather. I predicted who it was, and if you haven't seen the movie, it doesn't make any sense. But watch it. It's okay. It's decent.
Mm. Every character I like in Stranger Things dies or almost dies, so I'm not gonna tell you which one I like, but
What the fuck? Why would you say that? I didn't know any die.
I mean, if you were watching it and you were like, "Wow, I don't think anybody's gonna die this season," then you're kind of stupid.
Maybe I did think that, but like that's pretty dicey there, Declan. Just assuming.
Really, there were only like 2 people that I was like, "Oh, they're gonna die," and then they either didn't, and then I was like, "Oh, thank God," or they did, and then I was like, "Why?
Well, you know what character I don't like?
Which one do you not like?"
The one who got stuck.
Oh, thanks. Which one is that?
The one like in the upside down or whatever.
Oh, Will?
Yeah, I said Will.
Oh, you did? I
And
didn't
then,
hear you say that.
oh well, I said Will, and yeah, he's my least favorite because
I don't like him. I don't like him.
I don't like him because he was absent for most of the first season,
And then he comes back, and then he
and
pretty much
it's just as if he
immediately
wasn't there.
he's essentially not a character.
Yeah, exactly. Like I feel like he's not actually part of their group, especially because when I started watching it, he wasn't in it because I didn't watch the first 3 episodes.
There are about like 2 important scenes with him in the first season. It's when they're playing Dungeons and Dragons at the beginning and end of the season.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which also I find it like weird that it's already been a year. But well, I guess that's how like it works, like in real time.
yeah.
But I just feel like it has not been a year or in that like series. Like I feel like it should have not have been a year.
I mean, you gotta give it time to fester.
Yeah, and I did watch it over the summer, so that's why it feels like it hasn't been that long.
Yeah, we should play
So,
Dungeons and Dragons. Like, at least once.
I offered that like 2 years
I
ago.
know, and everyone was fine with it, but like...
Except for Matthew.
But... Like,
That'd be so fun.
there's no online thing of Dungeons and Dragons that we could, like...
We could literally
do
just...
it free.
Someone can buy it.
Yeah,
You know
but
that,
like, I feel
there's
like,
a
okay,
game store right
we're
by
gonna let
Coldstone.
Connor do it, because didn't he say he might already have it?
He might. But if he doesn't, we could all just walk to that one, like, nerd store over by Coldstone.
Nerd store?
Yeah. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, what are you talking about?
There's a nerd store
I don't know,
by
yeah.
Coldstone.
What do you mean by nerd store?
Like where they sell nerd stuff. Like,
Oh yeah, it's like a board games.
yeah.
It's called games or something.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
yeah, we're letting
Well,
Connor do
it says
that.
games on the side.
It's
But like we could all
it
like
looks weird.
We can get a Settlers of Catan.
Would we get the expansions or
Oh, Declan, I just looked in the group and it said when they hit you with Bob dies.
I know, I sent that.
That's what I meant by I liked him, and then they did him dirty.
Joke's on you, I don't even know who Bob is.
Do you know Sean Astin, like the actor?
No.
Plays Samwise in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's him.
Okay. Wait, is it the boyfriend?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude, he dies in such a stupid way, too.
No, okay, wait, hold on. I made a bet with someone. When I was watching it, I was like, yo, I bet this person's gonna die. And it was like at the end of last season, and then they didn't die, and they were like, you're an idiot. I'm like, shut up. And then I was like, I bet they're gonna die next season. Like, no.
Mm.
Then why is your phone buzzing?
Shut up. It's because you're sending me things.
Oh. Yo, Matthew, where have you been for like the past 20 minutes?
Listening.
We can't have a power 2, we have to have a power 3, Matthew.
Yeah, Matthew. It's not our fault that you haven't watched Stranger
Actually,
Things.
it's gonna be a power 2 after like 9:30, so in like 9 minutes.
Well, after 9:30, we're just gonna end it.
Oh, but like, then it would only be an hour.
Oh yeah. Oops. Oh well, we'll have to deal with it.
Alright.
But, yeah, but, I mean, I feel like you should be able to follow a Stranger Things conversation
Yeah.
in some way. But I don't care that Bob died, because,
I like
never mind. I was gonna say, oh, no, someone's you're like, oh no, they spoiled it, but no one's actually gonna listen to this, so.
Yeah. It's just, I don't like the way he dies, because he makes it out of the thing, and then
Oh, yeah, see, I don't know.
he takes a breather, and then he gets eaten.
Yeah, I don't necessarily like him, so I don't really care. He was not my favorite character. I like the girl.
Girlfriend.
Oh my god, what just happened?
Yo, he's just like
He erupted.
What happened?
You erupted.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh my god, what's happening? Stop it. Stop it.
Stop what?
Stop it.
Stop what?
Ah!
oh my god.
Alright, it's
What?
fine now.
It's fine. You okay? Hello?
Yeah, what do you want?
Well, no, what do you mean we're wrong? You said something was wrong, and then
Well, you were
You
just.
didn't respond to what I was saying.
It sounded like you dropped your, like, whatever you're talking through down the stairs, and then amplified its volume by, like, 20.
No, I'm sorry.
What do we talk about now, Declan?
What are we talking about now?
See what you've done?
What? Okay, I'm sorry. How about this? What have you guys watched recently?
Cube.
God, Matthew, anything? Well, you don't have Netflix, so you really don't
He really can't,
watch
yeah.
random things. Yeah. There was something I watched the other day on like Hulu or something. Oh yeah, I've been watching SpongeBob on Amazon Prime.
Why?
Because there are episodes that I haven't seen in a while. Or like, well, I haven't seen any episode in a while, but like good episodes that I was like, ooh, like the pie one.
Yeah, the one word exploded or something, yeah.
Yeah, the exploding pie.
I don't remember that episode too well.
You don't?
I remember, didn't they steal the pies?
No. Squidward bought a pie for like Employee Brotherhood Day because he made SpongeBob sad because he didn't get him a gift and he also hated SpongeBob's gift. So he buys a pie, but it's a bomb. It's a pie bomb, and so Mr. Krabs and Squidward think that SpongeBob ate the pie. So Squidward spends the whole day with him, trying to make him happy, like his last few hours happy.
Oh,
And then they
yeah.
watch the sunset together, and he starts crying, and it's just so good. I'm not gonna spoil what happens,
Shut up.
but you should watch it. You know what? It's been almost 20 years. I think you guys can handle it.
Oh my
It turns
god,
out
it
SpongeBob didn't
is.
actually blow up. What?
It has been 20 years, hasn't it?
No, it hasn't.
About.
Almost.
Since,
That
like,
episode was in season
no,
2.
I'm talking about, like, since it,
Well, 1999 was the first SpongeBob
so
episode
yeah,
when it
coming
aired.
up.
Coming up, but they need to end that show.
Yeah, a little bit. A lot of it.
I haven't watched any of the news stuff in like a year and a half. But like, yeah, I don't think it's gotten any better.
Well, I think it's gotten worse, in fact.
That's what it hasn't gotten any better. Kind of means a little bit, whatever.
Not
But
really.
yeah, a little bit.
You know, the first half of this was pretty strong, and then we just went downhill.
No, the first half was definitely worse.
No,
If
the
I'm
first
honest.
half was a lot better. Now we're just talking about random shows.
So you're telling me the top?
Yes, that was at least funny.
Was it funny though?
Yes.
No, I mean I ruined it.
You did ruin
You
it.
didn't really
Thanks for
ruin it. It was
acknowledging that,
just
man.
you didn't
Yeah, you
have
didn't
funny ones.
give your all. You said,
Because I couldn't think of anything.
you could have looked around your basement and been like, duck. You could have said the dog from
Duck.
Duck Hunt. No, because he has a bunch of ducks in his basement.
Oh yeah.
So you could have seen the
I
duck. You could have
do.
gone like the dog from Duck Hunt. Or no, you could have said one of the ducks from Duck Hunt.
You want to just redo this? This whole
No.
thing was terrible.
I like the first half. I just think the second half was bad.
I liked parts of everything, but there were other parts that were not good. I can hear that siren in someone's mic
Shut up.
and in mine. No, but like I can also hear it outside of my house.
Oh, okay.
Just wanted to point that out. I don't know if everyone can hear it, but I know 2 of us can hear it. And I just think that's really cool.
Oh, you hear that wind? It's a strong wind.
That's different. Wind is everywhere.
No, but it was like really strong wind. Anyways, this is
No redos.
yeah, no redos.
You get what you get, and you don't throw a fit. Well, honestly, if we were to redo it, we could probably do it on Tuesday
Yeah.
or Monday,
But can we not
like
though?
right after school. No, I'm just saying we could, because I don't think because none of us are doing anything those 2 days. So I'm just saying we could.
We could do a Halloween episode.
This is the Halloween episode.
I know.
It doesn't feel like it. Well, I mean, most of the topics have been about Halloween.
Well, yeah.
Like, and Stranger Things is Halloween.
Well, yeah. I mean,
So,
SpongeBob isn't though.
well, I almost watched the SpongeBob Halloween episode.
Interesting.
Keyword almost. I ended up watching the Christmas episode,
That one's
but that's
classic.
still a holiday. It all connects. Halloween episode. Boom.
Man,
That's a good episode.
we thought we went into this really confident that we could do it without Spencer and Anthony.
See, that's the problem, though. You guys think we can't.
No,
You just
like
gotta
I thought
keep
we
on
could,
going.
and then I realized that like once we hit dead ends, I just kept trying to bring up like awkward transitions.
Well, that's what happened last time.
No, but it was easier last time because there were more
Well,
people.
okay. Because there were more people, though, a lot of the conversations didn't get an end. A lot of them ended up being we were talking, and then Spencer would yell a random thing,
Yeah.
and then everyone would follow the loudest thing.
I gotta
And
go.
God damn you.
all right, well,
Wait, hold on. We didn't answer the question.
On that note,
oh my lord, you literally were not talking half the episode, and you could not think of the answer to the question.
all right, yeah, yeah.
So the answer to the question for today is
The
what was
question
the question again? It
was
where?
where. The question was where. The answer is Matthew's dad's bedroom. The end.
Oh, I
And
thought you were gonna like make it not a location.
see, I thought about that, but I was like, yeah.
All right,
Well,
whatever.
that one works for like anything except for where, because where it's like you kind of have to make it a location.
Anyways, yeah. Peace out, home slices.